Minions?
Or ninjas. Ninjas?
One more time.
Well, they were all covered in black and carrying swords. So yes, it did appear that they were dressed like ninjas.
Nindians?
What he's saying is ninjas. He just doesn't enunciate very well. This week, at a gas station in Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, 3 girls aged 17, 18, and 20 from Kentucky came to a gas station and dressed as ninjas and wound up robbing the store of cigarettes, lottery tickets, and cash.
I smell new hit movie for 2010.
As much as...
Ninja, please.
As much as the story alone is a great story, the way that this guy sounds just blows me away.
Ninjas.
Ninjas.
It sounds like a...
Well, they were all covered in black and carrying swords. So yes, it did appear that they were dressed like ninjas.
See,
Ninjas. It sounds like something that you buy in a bag and like potato chips.
oh man, ninjas!
I love that
by Frito-Lay.
They're covered in black. Like, what, did they have sheets on?
No, they were wearing ninja suits. There's actually video of this on the internet. I suggest you guys all check it out.
Now, do you think this stems from this famous, now famous Staten Island burglar, the Ninja burglar?
I think the ninjas are starting to take over the world.
Well, they were all covered in black and carrying swords. So yes, it did appear that they were dressed like ninjas.
I want them to be dressed like Indians. I'm sorry.
I don't want it to be dressed like. I want him to say, and so it was obvious that they were ninjas.
They were ninjas. They were ninjas.
But
Indian ninjas.
Yeah, something about hearing that soundbite from that guy, I could not stop laughing this morning. I was like, all right, I have to get this for the show.
And how old were these chicks?
17, 18, and 20.
Wow.
In the video, you only see 2 of them in the store, so I'm assuming the other one was probably the getaway driver. But it's just, ninjas.
Maybe their parents...
Like, are ninjas just stupid?
Their parents might have let them have a glass of wine too many. Maybe,
maybe
too
one
many.
Or two. Yeah, I just don't...
First of all, how could he possibly think they were ninjas? They were girls.
Obviously.
Right there.
Obviously, you've never seen Ninja 3: The Domination, bro. Starring Sho Kasugi. What's up? I wasn't a huge fan of ninja films when I was like in the 7th grade. Oh wait, that's right. So I thought every boy was.
They don't have any picture of these girls on the internet, do they?
They have video of them robbing the store in their ninja uniforms.
Wait a minute. Who took the video? The camera in the store?
The security cab has them fighting as ninjas.
Get these chicks online here. Let's see this.
I don't know that would be the computer I'd do that on.
What? And what did they end up robbing? Were they? I guess they weren't successful. Were they successful?
No, they were successful, but apparently they got caught because we know that they're from Kentucky.
Oh, then they weren't successful.
Well, they were successful in robbing.
Okay.
They were unsuccessful in evading police after the fact. Because I think they smoked some of those cigarettes that they stole. They had a good time.
Is that all they stole? Cigarettes?
Cigarettes, lottery tickets, and money.
Well, money, obviously. How much money?
I don't know. It doesn't. They didn't say. It just said money.
Are they charged for a felony or a misdemeanor?
They were charged with crimes against ninjutsu, against the honor of their family.
Now they have to commit that suicide. What's that suicide?
Seppuku. But that's a samurai thing, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, don't confuse the ninjas with the samurais.
The ninjas just throw stars at their face.
Ninjas. Ninja.
Minions.
Yeah, I'm like I said, when I was a kid, I was a huge fan of that stuff. Buying Shuriken.
What's that?
It's the proper name of a ninja star.
Shawarma?
Yes, it was shawarma. Part chicken, part lamb. Love it. No, it's a Shuriken. And they were also fans of. They used to use the octagonal size. I remember all this. I used to like buy Black Belt magazine and like buy like all the ninja gear from the back of the magazine.
Do you remember buying all those ninja stuff? Like you could go into the store as a little kid and buy like a knife back in the day, like
of course.
7-foot knife.
Wait, bro, what do you want? You want to get a butterfly knife?
Exactly.
I'll get a butterfly knife and nunchucks.
Nowadays, you don't find places like that.
There's a place like
New
near
York City,
where I
bro.
live.
We can find them.
Really?
There's a place near where I live that it's like a Army Navy sort of store that's not really Army Navy, and you could go in there and totally get a butterfly.
An army of ninjas. I'm looking to supply my army of ninjas. Sorry.
Yes, could I please have a ninja hood?
Yeah, I used to have the whole ninja outfit. Surprising that I used to play dress up, right? You would never get that from me.
Never.
But yeah, I even had the boots that had the slit between The
camel toe slip between the toe and the...
between the thumb toe and the pointer finger toe.
So you could walk real quiet.
No, I think the point of that was so I could hold my shuriken in there and kick ninja stars at people. I think was the gimmick.
A friend of mine was a nunchuck guy. He had like 3 or 4 different things in nunchucks, and he would totally take his shirt off, looking in the mirror, and do the little like dance with the nunchuck.
Can we discuss this for a second seriously? I've heard these 2 sticks with the chain or rope connected to them called nunchucks and numchucks.
Right, they're supposed to
Which is the correct way? And I'm not going by your judgment. I want it off the internet.
It's supposed to be namchucks. It's Vietnam. It's a reference to the Vietnam, but people mispronounce it all the time.
Are you sure about that?
No, dude, they're nunchucks because they make you numb when you get hit by them, bro.
Sick.
Numb.
If I had a pair of numb or nunchucks, I would actually stand in front of my mirror doing like the Bruce Lee pose over and over again, and I would put 3 cuts on my face.
With one of the sticks like under your underarm and the other stick
Obviously,
like
and the other one,
holding in the
and then holding one hand out with like maybe some sort of like maybe even like the Jesus peace sign with my hands with the other hand. So I'd be like Jesus Lee.
I smell new tattoo.
Jesus Lee Simmons, the new show on Style Network. Life in the Fat Ninja Lane. I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, I want from like dictionary.com or something like that. Because like I said, I've always called them nunchucks. And then like...
Looks like that's happening.
None, right? N-U-N.
Yeah, I always called them nunchucks. And then a couple of years ago, I heard people start calling them numchucks. I was like, numchucks? I never knew that they were called numchucks. Have I been mispronouncing it my whole life? We're doing what we can to make sure you get the information that you need here on Best in Show, bestinshowradio.com, the home of numb and nunchucks.
I was into throwing stars, like setting up like a target in the backyard and throwing stars at them.
Yeah, well, when I first moved to Staten Island, I was in a new construction area, so it was just like all abandoned buildings every place. I felt like I was in every ninja movie ever, as I'm just like walking around the streets in my ninja outfit, you know, with my stars and my big plastic sword.
Plastic sword? Why not a real sword?
I don't know. I was like 12. My parents didn't think it was a great idea to buy me a sword. They would let me drink wine with Coke, but they would not let me have a sword.
Look at.
Oh, there's the guy. That's the nunchuck guy. That's the ninja guy. We can't hear this, by the way, if you're just listening to it.
So this is the guy, the girls that robbed the store, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can switch it over. I was just trying to see if it was appropriate for listener as opposed to.
Well, I mean,
video.
there's nothing really more to it. That's the big part about it is just hearing that guy say the most terrific phrase in the English language, which is. I wish I would play when I hit play.
Well, they were all covered in black and carrying swords. So yes, it did appear that they were dressed like ninjas.
Minions.
Yeah, the whole report is kind of pointless. I don't see a lot in there.
No girls. I want to see some
you.
chicks. How do you know they were chicks? They had their hair out. They didn't have masks on.
They were apparently caught, I guess.
Yeah, that's how they know. 17, 18, and 20 are the 3 girls. Yeah, they're from Kentucky, and God bless them. They're the ninja girls.
And now this ninja robber, I heard, he's robbed 20 houses almost in Staten Island now.
The ninja
in
robber
my neighborhood
is continuing his path of terror on Staten Island. I was not familiar with that. I thought that after he got stabbed that he stopped.
That's what I thought. We talked about him getting stabbed the other day. I thought he got caught that day.
No, he never got caught, but I thought he had stopped his reign of terror.
No, man.
His reign of ninja terror. But apparently the ninjas are still here.
I heard Bush got the...
Wait,
what?
What Bush?
No.
No, bro. Ninjas and nunchucks. What is it?
It's apparently correct. I'm going to slaughter this pronunciation.
Nunchaka?
Nunchaku is Chinese. That I guess has to do with like dual section staff or 2-section staff. I guess boatman's staff is shoshika. Look, way too much information. Nunchaku, I guess, is where it comes from, but sometimes called nunchucks and numchucks or chain sticks.
Okay, so either is correct then.
Yes, it stems from nunchaku, so nunchucks is probably the more appropriate.
Yeah, but I mean, even according to this, it says, and
sort
obviously
of a bastardization of it.
It's on Wikipedia, so you know it's got to be 100% accurate.
Traditional weapon of the Kubu weapon set and consists of 2 sticks connected at their ends with a short chain or rope.
I'm still calling them nunchucks.
Yeah, I would never call them nunchucks. Nunchucks to me doesn't sound good. It sounds wrong. Although I like when you knock people numb with them. I'm a big fan of that.
Feel my numb fists.
Well, the correct pronunciation is probably nunchaku.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to call them nunchucks. Because that's the cool thing to say. Bro, check out my nunchucks. As I'm doing my little pose in my mirror, it's going to be terrific.
You mean boatman's staff?
Oh, sorry, my boatman staff. As long as we're talking about ninjas, Amanda Harris.